it's Rachel here with Yarn at Play Crochet. I'm doing an unboxing for you guys today, slash podcast episode, I think. How you doing? Bit of a day for me, but we're still here and we're still doing it. I made this pretty velvet infinity scarf on my Addy knitting machine for no other reason than it was so soft and cozy that I just wanted something comforting because it was just that kind of day. So yeah, you get to see this is like my adult lovey, right? Like this is my cozy that I get to snuggle with. So what you really want to see, I know, is this. Now there's not a lot in here. There's 4 packs in here, I believe. And I ordered this a little while ago. It kind of got lost in the customs black hole for a little bit, but it's here now and I'm excited to show you guys what I got in here. So I'm not going to drag it out any longer. I will go ahead and show you what I have. And while I'm opening this up, I will tell you that I currently have an active giveaway on my channel right now, going through to the 30th of July, 2021 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have not checked that out, you definitely should. I will link it in the cards on the screen and in the description box for you. And what else did I want to tell you? Oh, if you want to see a full in-depth yarn review of this Bernat Baby Velvet yarn that I used on my Addy knitting machine, I'll put that up in the cards too, and show you that. So talked a lot about that yarn. It's the longest yarn review I've done, but there was a lot to talk about, so I'm okay with it. Hopefully you find it helpful. I always want to err on the side of giving you more information rather than less, so that I don't wind up just sitting there going, this yarn is so soft, because that's fun. But if I'm gonna buy it, I want more details than that. That's just me. Maybe that doesn't bother you so much. That's what people do in their yarn reviews. That's awesome. But I always try to go that extra mile to wash it, dry it, give you guys all the details on it, swatch it, and amigurumi style, all the goods. All right, you guys, I got some good stuff in here. Now this is all yarn that I've purchased from Ice before, but just not necessarily in these colors. And I am excited. Oh, I'm happy with that color. I was not sure how that color would look being different than it is, seeing it in person than it is online. So I will show you this good stuff first. I have 2 packs in here of Picasso Rainbow. And I got this because I am planning on making kids' hats and scarves on my Addy knitting machine for my website. And this is just perfect. I made a hat. Hold on, hit the pause button. I'm gonna go find it so you can see what it looks like. 2 minutes. The magic of editing. Here I am again. So I made this really super fun hat, little beanie, out of the Picasso Rainbow on my Addy knitting machine, and I was so pleased with how it turned out that, well, there's a fuzzy on there, sorry, that I wanted to make a bunch of these for my website. So I'm hoping that my lighting is good. I'm trying a different lighting setup today, so hopefully everything is showing up correctly. But these are just super cute little beanies. I have one that I made that has a little patch on it that says "Hello World," and I made it in a newborn baby size. I'll put that up, a picture of it up here so you can see what it looks like. And I think it's really sweet. So that's that. So I got 2 packs of this, and I will take one out here to show you. Now, Picasso is a super popular yarn on ice yarn, and with good reason. It's an ice yarn, you guys. I have an in-depth yarn review on this as well. I will link that in the cards as well if you want to see the wash test and all of my thoughts on it. But those are the colors there, and they're just shiny and beautiful. and I love it so much. So I will tell you some of the details about this. I just gotta find a skein that has it on here because I didn't have it written down. So this is Picasso from Ice Yarn. It is 45% acrylic, or 44% acrylic, 56% polyester. These balls are 100 grams a piece, and so it's 1.76 ounces. And they come in a pack of 8. And you get per ball 115 meters. I want to say it's like 126 yards. I can't remember the exact yardage. I'll put it on the screen. It is a 4 weight, and they recommend a 5mm needle. And I would use a 5mm hook with this. It is a worsted weight, but it's just a little bit, to me, it just feels a little bit on the thinner side of a worsted weight. But it's beautiful. I love it. Picasso. And if you want the exact color code, where is it? Right there. There's the exact color code for you. And I will link all these yarns to Ice Yarn's website in the description below. I am an Ice Yarn affiliate, so if you click on that link and place an order, I will get a small commission. Just for full disclosure's sake, but I will always give you my 100% honest opinion on the yarn. I think this is a keeper. If you want to know how it holds up in the wash, watch that other review that I have. All right, so that is Ice Yarn's Picasso, and I got 2 packs. So I have a total of 16 skeins of this. 16 skeins. And I can get at least 1 hat and a little bit more out of each skein. So if that kind of gives you frame of reference. And these are not that expensive on Ice Yarn's website. I'll put the price breakdown on the screen as well. But this is a really high quality yarn, great value. If you've never ordered from Ice Yarn, this is a good place to start. I do know that as of today, they only have 2 colorways available. They have this rainbow, and then they have like a blue and turquoise shades one, which is also very pretty. So that is the first thing that I got there. And then the next thing I got, I'll show you this next. This is Saber from Ice Yarn, and I just recently did an in-depth yarn review on this as well. And I got more of it because I liked it. And I had been drooling over this specific color, which they call terracotta. There's the number code if you want that. Because it really is, I love this color. Like it's a red, but almost like mauve-y. It's not quite as orange as like a terracotta pot, but it is just a beautiful color. And the Saber ones are nice because they do have a little center pole hanging out there for you. So these are made of 100% Draylon acrylic, which if you don't know what Draylon is, it's the name brand for the company that manufactures the acrylic fibers. And it is known for its high quality and good durability. I'm not sure of any other companies that make yarn out of Draylon acrylic. Ice Yarn's the only one that I've seen. So that's a really, really great. These skeins are 200 grams and you get 330 meters. They recommend a 5mm needle, and they say that it's a 4 worsted weight. Now they recommend a 5mm needle, but when I'm crocheting this up, I usually use a 6.5 to a 7mm crochet hook. So this yarn is a 4 weight, but it's kind of right on that borderline of being a chunky weight. It's nice and thick and really squishy, and it is nice and soft. It's softer than a Red Heart Super Saver. It's softer, I think, than a Big Twist, and it doesn't have the fuzz that a Big Twist would have. A Big Twist value, I should say. It's a really nice acrylic yarn. You're going to spend more than you would for Red Heart or Big Twist or some of those other value acrylics. With Saber, you're going to spend a little bit more, but I think that it's worth that money. And if you want to know all the reasons why, watch my Saber in-depth yarn review. I'm not going to talk here about it forever, but it's a great yarn. And I'm really, really hoping that my different lighting is showing you those true colors, because it's very nice. I'm really happy with that. I got this just to have for myself. I think that my original plan was to make myself a beanie and scarf set, but I'm actually thinking about getting one more pack and making myself a sweater. That's what I'm thinking. But out of one of these, I could make 3 hats, I think is what it comes out to. Let me, hold on. Hit the pause button again. I got my scale right here. I'll just weigh this so I know exactly how much it uses. In yarn for a beanie. That's knit. So yeah, 96 grams. So these are 300 or 200 gram skein. So I could get 2 hats out of this and a little bit. So I would say one of these, probably a little less than one of these would make a full scarf. 2 of these, you could get 2 beanies out of this. And if you want to see a saver beanie that I made on my Eddie knitting machine, boom, there it is. This one's my favorite. I love the saver for the beanies. It's super thick. Like I'm planning on calling these my below zero beanies because these are definitely like frigid cold weather beanies, but they worked up really nice. Okay. Enough about my knitting machine. I've been living on my knitting machine lately, guys. But I have, I'm in the process of filming the tutorial for the Iris Stitch scarf, finally. The V-neck cowl scarf that I made. Is that sitting around here? It is sitting around here. Hold on. You would think at this point I'd be a little bit more prepared before I jump into recording a video, but we'll do a scarf change here. So I can show you my Iris Stitch triangle cowl scarf that I am working on filming the tutorial for right now. Now I made this yarn that I made this with is Rainbow from Ice Yarn, and that's not the name of the colorway, that's the name of the yarn. If you're interested in seeing that, I will put that in the description. Yeah, so working on a tutorial for this. I'm hoping to have the tutorial for this up on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. And I will show you my last pack of yarn that I have here. I got some more Rockstar because this color black, just true black, had been out of stock on their website and it came in stock and I jumped on it because a friend of mine wants me to make her some things out of this yarn. So there is the color or the number tag if you want to search for it. I've not done an in-depth yarn review of Rockstar yet, but I am planning on doing it. It's in the works. So this is a nice true black, but it has a nice shine to it, and it's nice and fuzzy. This is going to work up, and this is going to work up really pretty. This is going to be really pretty. So with Rockstar, it's a chain spun construction. And then there is fibers in that come out of the chain, and that's what makes it fuzzy. So let me find the details on this for you. This is 19% merino wool, 70% polyamide, 11% acrylic. They come in 50 gram skeins, so eight skeins to a pack, and they are 115 meters. They recommend a 4 to 5 millimeter needle. I would use a 5 millimeter hook on this, and they call it a 4 medium weight. So I want to see if I can find that. I'm just finding all the things. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. The reason why I got up yet again is because I wanted you to see the black next to the red. This is another color of Rockstar that I have. And these are just absolutely beautiful. Just stunning yarns. They're fabulous. And I really, really love them. Let me grab the beanie I made out of that red Rockstar. So this is what that red Rockstar looks worked up into a beanie. And it's gorgeous. I love it so much. So this is a really nice yarn to work with. I like it a lot. It's not as soft as Picasso. Picasso is softer. But that shine on there is just stunning. It's just stunning. So that's what I got in my ice yarn pack this time, you guys. And I have a little bit of bonus yarn to show you because I have been making these. Like I said, I've been living on my knitting machine, working up stuff for my website. And this is a chunky cat. That's what I'm calling him. And I made this with Bernat baby velvet yarn. And he's just the softest, squishiest thing. And he's huge, right? Like, look at how big he is. He's massive. So these are a lot of fun. I really like making these. My kids have just loved them. And so I got a bunch of blanket yarn to make these in different colors. And I will show you the colors that I got. Now I got a really pretty purple, which I can't find anywhere now. And I think my 3-year-old stole it because she was the one that wanted a purple cat. So I got the purple for her, and I'm pretty sure that she ran off with it. So it's in my house somewhere. I just don't know where. So the first color I got is this. What is this called? What do they call this color? Misty Jungle Green. So that's the first color that I got. It's kind of like a mint color. It's really pretty and super squishable and snuggable. And then this is the other color that I got, which is Bunny Brown. A very nice tan color. Now, I gotta say, I'm upset about this, you guys. So I got these from Joann's. And I usually do a curbside pickup order because then you can get the 25% off your total order when you do the curbside pickup, which is fine. And I would rather do that anyways. That way I don't have to haul all 4 of my kids into the craft store. But I pulled this out and I saw this on here. You see that clearance tag? This skein of yarn was on clearance for $5.47. I didn't pay that because I added to my cart online and I didn't go in the store. Even with the 25% off, I paid $8.47 for this. I'm a little irritated about that. But, you know, it is what it is. These are 300 gram skeins, and this big chonky cat took exactly, like literally exactly, I weighed it before I stuffed it and everything else. It takes exactly 100 grams of yarn. So I can get 3 cats out of 1 skein, which to me seems like a pretty good deal. Even though I didn't get the clearance price, which, lesson learned. Like, I just need to, maybe I just need to bite the bullet and go inside the store. I love going inside the store. I prefer going inside the store, but not with my kids because they beg for everything, and who could blame them? Craft stores are amazing. And because I usually wind up buying too much. I lack the self-restraint in the store that I do online. Just saying. And then this is the last one that I got, and I was wearing this earlier, so you guys saw this. That beautiful gray color. And what did this come out to? I'm going to weigh this up too, because I'm curious how much yarn I used in this scarf. I love scales, you guys. 150 grams exactly for that infinity scarf. That means that I can get 2 infinity scarves out of a 300 gram skein. I love it when it works out like that. That's what it was with the chonky cat too. It came out to exactly 100 grams. That makes me happy. So yeah, what's this color? Vapor Gray. It's called Vapor Gray. It's a 4 medium weight. They say a 5mm crochet hook. I would use a 5.5 at least. They say a 4.5mm needle. 492 yards, 100% polyester. So if you're interested in that. But if you want to see all the pitfalls with 100% silk yarn, check out the in-depth yarn review. Because there's a lot there. There's worming, there's stitch tension, there's amigurumi, there's washing it, there's all kinds of stuff with velvet yarn. Either you kind of love it or you hate it. I love it for certain things, and I won't use it for others. But I'm happy with my scarf, and I'm happy with my chonky cats. I think that's it. I can't wait to show you guys more of the projects that I'm working on. My head has been so focused in on trying to get my website up and launched. Had a whole big runaround on trying to get the tags that I wanted for my stuff. And that's taking longer than I expected. And it's just been a lot. So I am still crocheting though. I'm still stitching stuff up. I have at least 3 different patterns right now in my head that I want to make. And I have at least 6 different patterns on my 2 film board for tutorials for you guys. So when I eventually get through all that, that'll be what, 9 different tutorials that are kind of ruminating in the back and I'm working on in different stages of the process. So tutorials are definitely coming. More in-depth yarn reviews are coming. I'm trying to do one of those a week, at least one a week. And then always, podcasts, unboxings, those get sprinkled in too. But if you're not aware, my new filming and posting schedule is Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. Videos post at 9 a.m. Eastern. So I think that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you had fun opening this with me. I'm really excited to work with some of this. I'm probably going to make this beanie up for my friend probably tomorrow and get that out to her. And yeah, just working on all this stuff. So if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more stuff like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget about the giveaway that I have running right now. If you've not entered that yet, please go do that. It is eligible only for US residents right now. I'm sorry. Usually it's international, because if you're international, I'll send you a gift card. But this one, like, strictly, I need to get rid of yarn because I don't have enough storage right now for all the yarn that I have. So this one's just US residents. But if you are in the US and you want to get a big box of yarn, you should definitely check it out. It's like genuinely like a full like storage tote, like big storage tote full of yarn. So definitely check that out. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.